Yeah, look, I thought they bowled smartly on that wicket. I think it's fair to say that wicket surprised us a lot. Talking to the groundsman before the game, he expected that to be our best pitch that we've had out of the 3 wickets so far, and by far and away it was the worst. I mean, you saw how little it bounced and how slow it was, and I thought their bowlers adapted to those conditions really well. They have got very skillful bowlers in those conditions, a lot of guys that bowl knuckleballs and slow balls, and obviously Nabi did a good job for them in the power play as well. And look, we knew that this wicket you do need to get off to a good start, and unfortunately we didn't do that today, whereas as Bairstow did, although Bairstow was dropped on 5 as well. So, if that catch is taken, then things might have been slightly different. But look, we've got some work to do. This is our home ground. We need to learn how to play these conditions better than the opposition, and 2 of the 3 games so far, the opposition have played these conditions better than us. So we definitely have to improve there. Well, I haven't spoken to the owners tonight yet after that performance. And to be fair, our new ownership group have been really good. We've got pretty much a whole new management group around our team. We've got a couple of new coaches that have come in this year. So, look, everything around the team has been really positive so far. And I think on the back of our first 4 games, I think everything deserved to be really positive. I think we know what happened in Mohali. That was a game that we obviously should have won, and we would have been sitting at 3-1 then, and things might have been different. But you fast forward a couple of days, and we've lost 2 games, and now we're 2 wins and 3 losses, and we all have to find ways to get better. It's not only the players. I mean, as I said to you after the game, I lost against Chennai here. We're all in this together. We all have to find ways to improve and get better. And as a coaching group, we need to look at ways to make sure that our team's better prepared. So look, we'll leave no stone unturned to make sure that we're well prepared for our next game. No, I thought they bowled reasonably well. A lot of the big hits that go down the ground are always a result of the spinners just being a little bit too full. But I think our spinners today probably found themselves in a situation where, 1, they had to try and attack and take wickets, but 2, they had to be a little bit conscious of the runs they were going for as well. So, look, I can't blame the performance of the bowlers today. I mean, we simply didn't get enough runs batting first, and, to be honest, I think we did a really good job to drag the game out as much as we did. I think the fight back pretty much from the end of the power play until the end of the game was the way that I expect our team to play. So, if we can take any positives from it, it will be our last 14 or 15 overs of the bowling innings. No, I think, Johnny's, obviously in red hot form at the moment, coming off 100. And when you're confident like that, you don't think about the negative result. Running down the wicket, he's not even thinking that he's going to miss the ball. All he's thinking about is that he's going to hit it in the middle and hit it for 6. So that's the difference between being confident and not being that confident. And each player is different. A lot of the Indian players don't necessarily leave their crease as much. They like to play a little bit more off the back foot than a lot of the overseas batsmen do. And certainly on a pitch like that is really slow, I think you'll see the majority of the time batsmen look to score off the back foot off the spinners out there. So, as I said, we've got some work to do on our all-round game, and our top order batting just needs to get the job done a bit more consistently. No, look, I think all of our top order batsmen are in really good form and really good touch. If you look at the games that we've won, Rishabh was man of the match in Mumbai, and Prithvi Shaw was man of the match out here against Calcutta. So when we've won, it has been those batsmen that have got the job done for us. And, it's a pretty simple formula, I think, in this format of the game. If you have one of your top 3 or 4 batsmen make a score of 70 or 80 plus, you don't lose too many games. The 2 games that we've won, we've had, Prithvi with 99 and Rishabh with 77 or 78 down in Mumbai. So that's what we need. This competition is not necessarily about consistency. It's about these out-of-the-box performances. I think we saw that. The Delhi Daredevils last year saw that. We had the second leading run scorer in the tournament and the second or third leading wicket taker, and we finished last on the table. So it's not necessarily about that consistency. It's about making an impact on the game where you can, and when you get an opportunity, winning games for your team. And we've let a couple of those opportunities slip already, which we're very aware of, and we have to make sure when we get in winning situations going forward in this tournament that we make the most of them. Look, at the end of the day, it's the same pitch for both teams, but if you had have asked me, would I have wanted to play the Sunrisers on that type of pitch? There's no polar opposite wicket that you want to play the Sunrisers on. That just absolutely suits them down to the ground. They have great spinners, and all their seamers just all bowl all slow balls. And that wicket, when you bowl slow balls on, it's near on impossible. So, but if the wickets are going to keep being like that here, we need to think about selections in our team as well. Because maybe our bowlers weren't best suited to that wicket today. But it was, as I said, it wasn't what we expected. It wasn't what the groundsman told us it was going to be. So we're probably as surprised as anybody else. No, I think we're 5 games into the tournament. We've won 2 and we've lost 3, so it's not the end of the world for us by any stretch of the imagination. I love the group of players that we've got here. I love the youthful exuberance of some of those youngsters that we've got, and we've got a good mix of experience around them with Shika and Ingram and Morris and these guys. So, we haven't got a completely young team by any stretch of the imagination. Even Rishab and Shreyas have played 4 or 5, 6 seasons of IPL themselves, so they're not inexperienced players, but we all have to play better. It's as simple as that. I mean, as a coach, I can't accept a performance like that tonight. From a batting group as good as ours, to be able to get 129, that's not acceptable as far as I'm concerned as a coach. And our players have to accept that, and they've got to find ways to be better next time.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Click on the bell icon for notifications.